What up, guys? It's NK here, bringing you some more, I guess, just some. We're gonna go Smashing Silver. So, here's what we're gonna do today, is we're gonna try and win this game without getting too salty. Now, I recorded two games. I tried to record two games earlier. One is Bakasura, one as Sobek. They didn't go so well. I did win the Sobek game and lost the Baka game, and I found myself getting a little too salty for what I would like this series to be. This series is about people learning from my mistakes and me learning from my mistakes. I was gonna say most importantly, but not necessarily more importantly than you guys learning. So hopefully we can get a let's see support. So all jungle or solo then. I prefer jungle because I feel like that's going to be a better fit for me. I may even go Freya here if Freya slips through. But I don't know if they're going to let me jungle. I don't know how that's going to go. Let's see, Vulcan early on, that probably means that their Vulcan is pretty decent. Raw's the #1 pick. I'm completely fine with that. There goes my Bakasura, so that's fine. Like I said, I was thinking about going Freya anyway. That might be an interesting matchup. I think as Freya, just being honest here, I'm low elo, so I know it's hard to trust. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to be quiet here. But we're going to go ahead and do a Freya jungle. So, basically, they're trying to... I don't blame them. You always want to make sure you've got a strong team, and jungle is one of your... one of the toughest roles to lock up. And it's one of the more key concepts, because if a jungler gets out of hand early, the game is going to be rough. Or if your mid just dominates mid, then that's going to be rough for you as well. So, basically what they're trying to ensure is, the reason they're very skeptical of my jungle is because I'm lowest elo, and their jungler is highest elo, so that really means, in theory, now it doesn't always work out this way, is that their Baka is their best player, and then I'm our worst player. And jungle being what it is you have to be very sure that you get off to a good start, and don't get behind. Now, if Baka invades me hard, to make it so that my early game falls off or I lose my potion, that's going to be a very big problem. But I think I'll be fine. My Freya is pretty solid, and Freya is a very, very powerful god. Now, the one thing I do need to stay away from is boxing Bakasura early. Because if I end up boxing him, he will get me about level 3. Because at level 3, he's going to have one in all of his skills, and I'll have 2 in my irradiate at that point. So I will probably win that early, because we are basically the two best boxing gods. Now, about level... Honestly, we're both going to box fairly well overall. It just depends on how he uses his ultimate. I'm probably going to save my ultimate to counter him in case this becomes an issue. And it's looking like, as far as actives go, Blink may be the way to go, or Beads. I can't think of what my second active is going to be. And let's see, do I recognize any of them? I do not. But my kills and things are good, if that matters. I don't know if that's relevant or not, but we shall see. Our big focus here is mid camps. So the one thing that I like about recording League here is the fact that I keep myself a little more honest on my routes, on my things I need to do, and I go back and look over and see where I was wrong. My focus here is 100% mid camps. Mid camps are on a 2-minute timer if you guys don't know. So I'm going to focus on that, and then also focus not giving myself any downtime. I need to either push lanes when I have a chance and nothing else to do, or go back and buy and get to places that I need to be early. Now, I do like it that the Apollo's taking a little longer to load in. Theoretically, that can mean, usually means he's got a slower computer. As far as like some of the graphics and that kind of thing take longer to load in. As a buddy of ours, a buddy of mine, had issues with that same thing. So I'm kind of used to that, and it really didn't affect him too much in-game, but as an ADC, if he's not able to do things the way he needs to do them, then maybe that can be a little bit of an advantage. Let's see. We're going to go Bumbas, of course. And on Freya, you almost have to go red pot, or I guess purple pot on Freya. As far as I didn't really get a good analysis on our team. Something I'm glad they don't have. I'm glad they don't have an Odin. Odin would have been really, really, really bad for us because we have no escapes. We're not a very mobile team, though I will say, other than like Apollo, they're not really either. I mean, they have Baka's got a jump. I mean, he's pretty mobile overall. Amuzenkamp is going.
Okay.
Not getting Hog there, which is interesting.
Okay.
Good communication there. I like the communication we've got going on here so far. Just trying to be safe. He did not get Hog, which he went Mystical Martin and Boots. That's an interesting start. He does have 4 and 4. That'll probably put him all right. I guess, yeah, Guan is going to... Yeah, Mir's going to be solo, it looks like. We have Baka solo, which is going to be interesting there for the tier. I think Baka's a tough person to solo against. As you see me solo him, it's he just presents a really odd matchup. Because he has kill potential no matter who he's playing against. I will say... Oh, God. Tier, I don't know that I can do anything on this, buddy.
An ally has been slain. First.
That's not on me. That is not on me. And that is not going to be fun for us at all. And he has speed buff, so he's going to catch me. And there's a freeze. Well, this is going to go great. Baka with speed and stacks. I didn't lose my... let's go ahead and... I guess we'll go ahead and start shoes, just because I got... We're going to need that for farm, to be honest, since we're behind. I'm essentially... Did Baka get both those? No, at least Amir got one of those kills. So, Tyr is in a terrible spot, and honestly, I'm not in a good spot either. Especially since I started with my 1 first in order to clear the wave there. Let's get that. And mid-camp should be coming up here soon. But man, this is going to be tough. This is going to be interesting. Game's not over by any means. Let's get that going here. I really would appreciate if we had a little better communication at this point, because no one... I'm glad no one's like BM, though. We're 0-2. Gave up first blood, obviously, being 0-2. The Baka is level 5, so I can't do anything. But we need to get this kill.
An ally has been slain. Double kill. Your right tower is under attack.
And I can't even... That Baka's good. Baka's, he plays better than I do. That's for sure and for certain. And he's gonna try and blame it on me. So this is going to be interesting.
Retreat right lane! Retreat middle lane!
Enemy missing right! Enemy missing right!
And he's going to dive at will. This Baka is, I probably shouldn't have gotten that here.
Your middle tower is under attack. Enemies
Yeah, this
incoming
Baka
right.
is super, super aggressive. And we... Everybody just has to run from Baka. We have to make his...
An enemy has
Nice
been
job.
slain. Nice job.
Basically, if we can run from Baka, because he's going to try and just murder everybody, if we can run from him and make that our thing, not going to say we're going to be good. Not saying it's going to be great. But that's kind of our only hope at this point, I feel like. Because if he spends all of his time trying to gank, and maybe left lane can take care of business over here. Now, I don't like being over here. I don't like being, in general, alive where Baka is in the same world as me.
Enemy missing right! Enemy missing right! Be right back.
Actually,
Cancel that.
help get mid camps here. I have an ult, so I'm a little bit safe at this point. I'll take a couple shots there. Honestly, I'd be alright ulting these camps, but they got them, it looks like.
Enemy missing left!
I got a hog.
Retreat middle lane. Enemy missing right. An ally.
Got the
has been
rotation of
slain.
destiny over here, apparently. Wow. Wow, that escalated super quick. You should... Wow! Though, I will say, he definitely has to follow that.
Your middle tower is under attack.
And we're going to have to go ahead and finish up boots there.
Your right tower
And
is
active.
under
Actually, it's going to be a
attack.
sprint type of game. I think that's going to be...
An ally
We're
has
going to go ahead
been
and do
slain.
that. Ward, mana potion, head out. So 2 and 7, down by 1.5k, which is not great. Did he request a gank?
Okay. Be careful.
See what's going on over here. I wonder if they've got... There's a ward down there. I don't know why I'm ganking other than just to show face.
Yes.
You call gank. And then go mid camps, which is fine. Just kind of let me know what it is that you are interested in doing. And let's see if we can go right camps. I will say the Sun Wukong is very good at rotating. Got one of them. Considering Vulcan ult down.
Your right tower is under attack.
And I don't think I can fight this. He is level 10. I'm caught up a
Enemy
little.
missing left!
And a mirror. Oh, the immunity though. Baka ult down, though. I will say Tyr is not rotating real well. The BM is actually massively unnecessary. We're not... I will say we haven't given up towers yet, and their kills have started to fall off, and we're just farming, which is kind of what we need to do in this situation. I need to head back, because I don't really... Well, I might be able to do something on this Vulcan. If Vulcan hangs out... Nope. He's got a ward there. I probably should go back... Oh. We're going to do something mid? We might be doing something mid.
Take middle lane. Attack! Attack! Gonna slay an enemy.
There we go. That works. We're gonna head back here.
Be right back.
Honestly, I know I'm gonna go Shoes of Focus. Something too that a lot of people don't. I'm gonna get that there too. They don't realize about Shoes of Focus. And I'm not saying it's better or worse than the Shoes of the Magi. Freya's cooldown on her 2 and her 1 start when you start using them. So essentially what that means is your cooldown reduction is, any cooldown reduction you have is kind of doubled for Freya, because the cooldown reduction comes off of the whole cooldown, but essentially the ability itself is cooling down as you're using it, so you're still getting use out of it while it's on cooldown essentially. So it's kind of a way to help out. I wouldn't go full CDR on Freya because she has too many things she needs to buy. But I will say, we're actually kind of catching up a little bit. We're only down. We've stifled the early game Baka. They have counter-warded a lot, or a lot of our wards have gone down there. Our vision's actually pretty good overall. Wasn't really super worried about that. That's a Vulcan ult down, though. It's a victory. Because a close-range Vulcan ult is not all that terrifying. I'll cover mid. Oh, you're blocked.
An ally has been slain. Your right tower is under attack.
He does some damage. There's a Baka right here. Playing it safe. And we're going to go ahead and grab a ward. Actually did pretty good. The mana potions probably weren't necessary, but what are we doing here? 3 and 8.
Your right tower is under attack.
Wukong's having a rough game, but he's actually rotating really, really well, and I don't think that's on him. So we're going to grab this. Baka's level 12. Okay. That's not good. That's going to allow Baka to rotate even more than he already has been. Oh, you can't really, can you?
An enemy has been slain.
I don't know that I can help that out. Maybe he can get out. He's trying to back. He's trying to back. Nice job. Probably didn't use it there.
Nice job.
Ra's on it though. He may be a dick, but he's they stole speed buff without clearing it, which sucks. Tyr needs that farm more than I do, but I do need that farm. We can kill that Amir. That's a kill. I probably should have got Heavenly Agility.
Retreat! Retreat! Nice job.
We're rotating really well. Let's go ahead and throw this here. How about mid?
Take left lane.
It's a perfect opportunity to gank. Hollow dash down.
Nice job.
See if we can get their blue, maybe. Nope. Still don't want to fight Baka in the jungle. Still don't want to fight that. That is not something that is on my list of things that I really have interest in. But Baka, while he started off really hard, he's 5-0. He does have his Finish Fatalis, which is something we need to look out for. I'm actually probably going to be able to sustain myself until I'm able to get my Fatalis. So, I'm not going to lie, I was, let's go ahead and do that. Just to get that on cooldown, since I do have rank 2. Let's get these mid camps. We are farming mid camps, and Baka's been roaming a lot. And given he's so far ahead, that that sucks. I thought I had one more pulse left on that, and I could chase him off. Fogan is good at mid camps, though. That is Go ahead and use my potion there. We got the mid camp at least. Right, got out of that. Forced my ult, but was for good measure. We got the invade here from Amir, which is not surprising. Just need a little bit more for my Fatalis. There we go. We got the right tower back. Hopefully he doesn't die in the process. I can kind of peel this for him. I don't think we've got a lot of kill potential on Amir. He does have... No, I don't have any kill potential on Amir. Let's go ahead and head home, get my Fatalis going. Don't...
Your left tower is under attack.
I was going to go over there left because he said they're all low, but I don't think that's the play here. I think the play is going home, being smart. Now we head over that way. What's my farm? My farm is 69, which Raw is essentially, him and the AMC are...
Retreat middle lane.
Oh god! I thought I got away. Thought I got away. It's my own fault there. I actually fat fingered my hog, which... Oh, nice job. Totally worth. My death is totally worth that.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Baka does have 1,500 gold on me, but that's not on me. That that first kill he got on Tyr, Tyr was way up by himself. I was nowhere near him, and he tried to get off a combo, and he couldn't do it, which is fine. You miss, and I know that's not the end of the world. But the thing is that Baka had his passive stacked, and that allowed him to get the jump on me, and he had a speed buff too, so I couldn't run away from him. And only thing I had to do to duel him is my one. I think that was on cooldown as well. So that was really kind of the downfall of the game. Now we've stabilized quite a bit. We're actually only down by 1k gold, and that is all. That is 100% Bakasura at this point. And now I'm starting to get some of my core done here. I don't know. He's got a horse. We did force ults. This. And I'm still 2-2. I'm not I'm behind, but I'm level 12. I'm on par with their Guan Yu, so they're definitely up. But it's farm time.
An ally has been slain. Bear down upon
God, the damage. I shouldn't have hung around there. That's my own fault. Raw, you need to back or do whatever, not type. That's... He's already got Hog 3, which we do have Hog 3, so that's go. We have that going for us.
retreat.
I need...
Destroyed left enemy tower.
You know... Who's their... Ugh. God, this is not good.
Retreat left lane.
I really don't need... I do need Fist to peel Baka, is essentially what I need. And once again, get a ward. I just haven't been
An ally has been slain.
Their rotations are starting to get a little better. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Retreat! Retreat! Defend the Cold Fury. The heat bears down upon you. Bye.
It's a good wall. Defensive wall, no big deal. We're fighting, I don't know. I'll say this Amir is
You rock.
proposing some issues. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Make that Baka pay. Two for two, as bad as I hate to say that, that's a victory. We may get,
Nice job. An enemy.
AMC snuck through there. We can pick this up, that's a victory, and that's a big, yep. That's gonna be a nice victory.
An enemy. Nice job.
So Ra's taking care of business. Ra is definitely taking care of business. Tyr's really the one that seems to be giving us some fits, but that's not a big deal. We can overcome that. I got caught out there hard. The blink really surprised me. Now that I know he's got that, I wasn't paying attention. Anything else I need to know? We got fist and sprint there. I really kind of regret my sprint purchase. Heavenly agility would have been better. And now I'm starting to fall behind a little bit. So, middle tower helps.
Your team
We're
has
actually up in
destroyed
gold.
a middle
Now, a
enemy
lot of that's
tower.
towers. Well, actually, we're up and we're legitimately up. That's... We got movement speed going. We've got some of the core down here, though. Take this.
Help middle lane.
Throw out some pulses there just to make them think. Got one of them. Was able to get it even instead of the minion there, which was nice. And vanish through the wall there. I don't know. I think we're getting baited. Probably pick off Vulcan. Ra's caught up by himself here. I'm being zoned kind of hard. I think this is my fight to go in on. Sprint down. God, damage! Jesus Christ, I can't. I needed beads. I think, ooh, they're carrying. Now that Amir's doing work. He has Winged Wand too, which is going to really hurt us. Nice job, nice job. I'll take the carry for now.
Nice job. An enemy has been
Okay, attack Fire Giant! Attack Fire Giant!
Fire Giant might be the play here. Actually, Fire Giant is definitely the play here. Let's get in on this. Even though they'll probably have it down by the time I get there. So my problem this game has obviously been Amir. I have to keep my eye on him because as soon as he hits me with a freeze, it's my game's over. That is 100% the issue. There we go. That's a very, very big swing.
Retreat! Retreat! Retreat!
Yep. Get Get that warded. Farm. Got a lot of vision here. Just keep farming, keep farming. We got a fire giant, so things are definitely in our favor now. We are up by 5K. Their Baka is in the left lane there, so that's something to definitely keep in mind. People are getting good vision.
I'm building stacks. Okay.
Let's get this. I'll give this to AMC if he wants it. Even though it's a really good buff for me, but he seems to be more interested in blue buff because AMC. Gold Fury, like, well, I want Gold Fury if they contest it. I'm not super sad if we lose it. I need to follow my son Wukong. My Wukong is kind of my peel for Amir. Gotta be very ready for the blink in.
Attack middle lane.
Because if I can get a good banish.
Attack.
I don't like this not having Baka. If Baka comes in, it's instantaneous. Alright, alright.
Your team has destroyed a middle enemy tower. Group up.
Go ahead and refresh that. Get as many towers as we can. Use this fire giant buff to our benefit. Stay back, play safe.
Your team has destroyed a right enemy tower.
Get out of there. That. Playing a little risky here, but. I got that freeze mist. Got that raw ult though. 2-second cooldown.
Right enemy Phoenix. Retreat! Retreat! Retreat!
Fly, friends!
Get him out of here.
Retreat! Retreat!
Yep. We need to retreat. Nice job.
Nice job. Attack! Left lane! Left lane! Left lane!
Run through middle here. Push that up as.
Group up.
That's why I hasten Fatalis. So got a kill there. Got a kill on Vulcan, which was definitely needed. I couldn't let him escape. We let the Bakasura escape there, which wasn't great, but we didn't lose anybody for it. So usually in an engagement like that, especially in a game with no communication, especially in a game with no communication except for VGS, it's very easy to get somebody to overextend and get themselves killed in a situation like this. Vulcan ult there. Hopefully we can peel this for, yeah, raw. Got peel here. We could probably jump down. There's a mirror over there. Oh god, be careful there, AMC.
Retreat!
So we actually have a 10k gold lead, which is amazing. You know, it's bad. You know, actually, let's get this. Let's actually go Bancroft Town here. We're I have no idea, but it's soon. FG timer is very soon.
Attack left lane!
Rock can definitely have red buff. He's just owning everybody currently.
Enemies at the fire giant. Defend the fire
Giant? Fire Giant? There's no way. This Apollo is... Almost got caught out there. I hate to use that ultimate there, but I heard the blink.
Attack fire
Yep.
Attack fire giant.
If Tyr wanted to go left lane and get that tower, it wouldn't be I wouldn't be brutally offended by it.
An ally has been slain. Your last tower
They got fired. They stole it, didn't they?
An enemy has been slain.
There we go. We're making a pay for it, though. This Ra's taking care of business.
Attack middle lane.
Business has been done by this Ra.
Down upon you.
Did he get Fire Giant, which sucks? Oh! And the reason I'm not activating my one, for those of you who don't know, it doesn't do anything extra.
Your team has
And the 2 doesn't do anything extra either. It just
Attack right lane! Attack right lane! Attack right lane!
just makes it so that I can actually do range, so I don't have to get up close there, especially with Bakasura running around.
Your team has
You know, just generally being
destroyed
Bakasura.
left enemy tower. Attack right lane. Attack right lane.
That.
Attack right lane.
You can conserve mana a little bit here, save it for an ult, make sure we don't get any stragglers.
Your team has destroyed the right enemy units.
Blink. Oh god! Oh god! The damage. Vulcan ult right to the face. That is not what I was hoping for there. So now we just need...
Retreat.
What kind of magical defense they got? A lot of magical defense. I think...
Ally has been
What is it?
slain.
15
Retreat,
penetration.
retreat. An enemy has been slain. An ally
So there's
has been
35
slain.
there, and an additional 20. Or 70. I think Obsidian Shard is going to be the play for the ult. It was a very good game. I think we don't have the bag. And let's go and do that. Let's go and do that. I think let's go and get a 3rd ward. Everybody should be warding at this point in the game. There's absolutely no reason to not be warding. Our whole team's builds are really good overall. Yeah, Ra is terrifying. I'm terrifying, I'm just behind. But especially, really like to have gotten Rod. But I think the better play was being able to finish Bancroft's. Because I thought that was going to be a final push. So being able to finish 2 items there, I thought was going to be the better play. Trying to get my farm because I'd like to hit level 20. My damage isn't perfect, but it's also... my damage isn't perfect, but it's also not irrelevant. I haven't been contributing really well in team fights. My objectives have been solid. I've been able to do a lot of stagnant damage to those. My damage in general is meaningful. I mean, that's legit damage right there. Hang on the back here. Go. Use this. Throw this up here in case they try anything sneaky. probably don't need to pop sprint here, but I want to make sure I'm relevant in this fight. Hit all of them, so didn't have the damage, but we pushed them off.
Destroyed a left enemy Phoenix.
There we go. GG. Not perfect, not pretty at all.
Good game.
Good game.
I am the greatest. I am the greatest. I am the greatest.
And that right there, guys, is proof. That right there is proof that an early fed jungler is not the end of the game. And as you see here in the lobby, BM is real, my team was fucking trash, Apollo was trash, lol. Baka played really well. He started off 5-0, ended 4-4 after that, so we were able to shut him down. My game was not solid. I'm not saying that I blame it on that early gank. I didn't focus enough on farm. I got caught out twice that I remember because of Ymir and his freeze. Had I had beads, it may have been a little different, or had I been a little quick with my ult, that would have been my problem, because he was building full magic damage, and his freeze plus glacial strike was able to pretty much burst about 70% of my health. It was like 60-70%, and then anything else in Baka was usually running with him, which was smart because they were the two best players by far. I had a couple decent ganks, or I had that one decent gank early on Vulcan. I was able to help out left lane, get a kill and an assist, and then at the end I was able to clean up a couple kills. So it wasn't the end of the world. My player damage is extraordinarily low. As a Freya, your player damage should not be that far behind, but I was having to focus on farm so hard, and I was having to be extraordinarily careful in the jungle because of Bakasura. But I was relying on the fact that I could come out late game. Now, most of this 11,000 damage was probably done, I would say 3,000 or 4,000 of that was done in the last couple team fights. So while I wasn't relevant early, I was relevant late and was able to, I know, burst the Ymir down, which he was one of their better players, and then everybody else was able to take care of the Bakasura. My banish on the Guan Yu there at the end in the Phoenix did not seal it, but it pushed him off to prevent him from D'ing up anything. And so my last team fight was not bad. My early game was not great. So, but we got the win. Anything exciting about builds here? Tier? No, it's a pretty good tier build. Mir had a good build for what he was doing. Guan Yu. Apollo. We weren't building a lot of physical defense, I don't think. I mean, Sun Wukong and Tier, they're tanky anyway. I guess we had a decent amount of physical defense, but he probably would have been better off with Chin's blades there if I were to Chin size. So, all right, guys. Well, I'm gonna hop off here, and we'll do this again next time. That gives me 2 wins on the road to getting out of silver. So we'll catch you later. Peace out.